Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Templar Battleforce. So I'm going to push accept here. Yes, I was right, there is a video. Maclumnia Prime. Under sustained Terox invasion. We carry now the dreaded news. What we had all hoped would not be true has come to pass. The cult summoned their Shelgaroth. A Narvidian hive mind. The ancient enemy from the Galactic War. The dark power we fled in the Great Exodus. The sum total of the faction and Templar fleet waits in a battle line, as the Spearcutter speeds to the righteous fallen. As the cult promised, they have brought the end times. Soon the battle will be on the decks of the righteous fallen. Facing an enemy fleet of such size, our chance is to strike down the Narvidian command. I'm betting if I destroy the Narvidian command ship, then the hive mind, if that falls apart, I'm betting the Terox Xeno will become much less organized, and I'll have a chance. It's probably gonna be one of those things that, like, once the campaign ends, there's still gonna be like years and years. The idea that there's gonna be years and years of clearing the place still of Terox, probably for who knows how long, if not endlessly. I've got a lot of requisition points to do, but I'm gonna do that after this, before the next mission. But not the words. But I'm going to go into this secure zone mission first. Righteous Fallen Red Alert. Deploy. So let's get right into this. We've left the faction defense forces to make their last stand. Every ship in the quadrant has gathered around the Righteous Fallen. The faction warships are joined by the independent Star Traders. We've debriefed with the Templar command. While we destroyed the Narvidian war worm, its source is now obvious. Out of the Terox fleet has come the Narvidian hive ship. Well, that's not good. Narvidian hive ship, you say? Let's get as much info on this as we can. It's been an honor, my friend. You are a good friend, Charles. Whatever happens here, your lineage will be remembered. You fought in the hardest fighting in the quadrant since the day we arrived. I've heard you're headed to Deck 7. Fight with honor, Templar. Deck 7, you say? You'll stay safe in the coming fighting? If the fighting reaches the bridge, there will be nowhere safe left to be. How is the fleet battle proceeding? It is just beginning. We're lucky to have the Star Traders captains on our side. With their help, our numbers almost match the Xeno in both large and small craft. The first torpedo exchanges have begun, and the gunboats are closing. I must go. I have work to do. Fight well, Templar. Good. I think this is going to be the last part of the campaign, probably, or maybe second to last. I don't know if there's anything after the main campaign or not. I guess I'll find out. Or how long this campaign will go for sure, but this is awesome. Okay. There is little time. May Shalom guide your hand. And yours as well, Templar. Via Victus, may your enemies know fear. It has been an honor serving together. You and I have seen a lot, haven't we, Charles? It has been an honor. You are a mighty warrior and a born leader. Major Luther has assigned me to the bridge, but I have heard he has sent you to where the fighting is the thickest. Wash the decks in the blood, Captain, and then we shall take the fight to our enemy. If we fail, will any survive? No. The Terox or the Narvidians would consume all of these worlds. Perhaps the Narvidians would enslave some. But we are but a splinter of the Great Exodus. Perhaps someday we will be reunited with the other Star Traders too. Assuming they don't have Shelgaroth nut jobs on board their group causing trouble too. Though I admit there's probably also Templar Knights with them to hopefully kick butt as well. Does leave an interesting potential open for further games if they ever wanted to create a second game like this. They could join either future events or from this place, or they could go with a different fleet in a different place. unlikely that they'd make another game like this, though, because it would probably get repetitive at that point. So this was a very good game. Is a good game and everything, so I think maybe it is best that they stick with this. I know they are developing other games in this universe, but they are different games. They're completely different. The like Star Trader ones where you control a ship and try to survive and other things like that. I don't know. So there's a lot more to this that they've done with this universe. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get this going. Send me where the fighting is thickest, Major Luther. That's exactly what I had in mind, Charles, ever since we met on Deck 12 years ago. Apparently time has passed a lot since that time. We have relied on you and your squad. Wherever the fighting was the hottest, the need the greatest. I've known that I could send you. And now I must ask you to go into the breach once again, my friend. We need you on Deck 7, Kappa Sector. If we can defeat their boarding party, what is next? The Narvidian attack ships that deployed the boarding party are already being destroyed. Shortly, the Righteous Fallen will be fully mobile again. The Narvidian hive ship is the true threat in this battle. It is the seat of the hive mind, the evil center of the creature that is this Narvidian. By fire and steel, we will take the fight to the hive mind. I will be there to lead that charge. We are counting on it, Templar. Sweetness! So it looks like a bit more fighting and then... So maybe 2 more sections to this campaign. It looks like one section in which I am defending, and I don't know if it'll have another briefing moment like this to switch over to the last section, or whether it'll just flow right into it. Kind of like how the tutorial, you were getting boarded, you fought the boarding off, you go onto the enemy ship. I wonder if that's going to be how this will flow. I fight off the boarding, turn the tide, go in after it, kill it. Let's deploy to Deck 7. The Narvidian boarding party is slicing through the decks. They are heading straight for the bridge of the Righteous Fallen. Ignoring everything else and using their blasted speed, they have circumvented most of our defenses. We need you to pull a holding action, Captain. We need you to buy us time to fortify the bridge and prepare for their assault. You can rely on my Templars, Major. Whatever the cost, you will have the time. Oh, that's a cool picture. So, Narvidians come up as purple. I wonder if there's a significance to the colors in some ways. I'm guessing blue is the offline, red is damaged or destroyed, or enemy held, that sort of thing, and maybe blue's contested, and then green is like, good, my territory, everything's on. Defense on Deck 7, multiple boarding parties detected, starting night 6, turn goal 12. So this is going to be a tight fight. Alta Sector, so I have to, what's that supposed to be in Kappa Sector? I don't know. Anyway, maybe I have to fight there to it or something. Or I'm leaving there to cut them off because of something. I don't know what'll happen. Anyway, so this is a nice short episode, bit of briefing, get everything good. We're heading to do some more fun anti-boarding party stuff, and then we're going to be taking the fight to the enemy directly, it sounds like. So I think this campaign is coming to a close, or very close to it. I'm happy with this game. This game is amazing. Definitely worth the price. Get it, check it out. Look into other games by these people. They put a lot of work into their games. They do their jobs. This is a game that is worth it. But I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to deal with my requisition points. Just to give you an idea of where my guys are. Everyone's pretty high level. My captain is level 18. And check out my equipment. I have 23 points for equipment. I can't get the best for my guy right now, because I put a ton in to be able to get this Rakine's Warblade. And I've got decent shield at the moment. I've also got this thing, which increases my hit points. That there. So yeah, my captain's pretty well suited out. Everyone else is too. I need to get my scouts and my soldiers some better weaponry. But with the requisition points I have, I think I can. Because, yeah, let me see here. Requisition points. Where's my soldiers stuff? There it is. Oh. Okay. Battalion rifle. Okay. Yeah, let's get that. And assault MK. Yeah, let's get that too. There. That'll give my new weaponry assault long MK9. I could do that. Unlocks a relic. Gotcha. Don't want a gauntlet. I don't punch things very much. Anything new? New armor. Null Leviathan. I guess I'm going to wait a little bit to end this episode just to give you an idea of where things are at here. Unlocks new weaponry, stealth op, MK6, needle cannon. That sounds good. Unlocks new weaponry, Mensing Naga rifle. Okay, that sounds better. And it's more along the lines of everything else I've been going for, so let's see if I can get it. I can! Yes! Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. Soldier. Assault MK8. Oh, that is pretty good. Much better range. No, up to range 5. So same range, but much better damage. A little bit better penetration. I think if I drop that, no, can't quite get it. What about if I drop down to that? There we go. Okay. So drop a few things to be able to get that. So I'll want to be doing that with my guys. Equip. Null Leviathan. That is much better armor. So switch into that. How's this weaponry? Oh, that is way better. Look at that penetration difference. 48% compared to 100%. But is it worth dropping a few things? Yeah, it is. Okay. Then let me get that. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So yeah, I'll go through and finish up with wrapping everything up here. I just wanted to give you a little more, I don't know, give you a bit of an idea of where my guys are at with some of these things. I used up all my requisition points powering them up, but I think that was going to be worth it. Everything's going good. I'm going to take this Berserk's. This armor is so good. 66 armor, 76 deflection, but -2 movement points. And that's why I haven't been using my Berserk, because that movement is such a critical thing. I'm going to give him some worse armor, but maybe I'll end up using him more. He doesn't have any ranged attacks. Choices. He's got that. Can't quite get that. Unless I unequip this, then he can get the best shield, null shield. The best shield I have. 30% auto block, counterattack deflection. Yeah, that's good. That is great. So yeah, I'm going to change that around. So yeah, you have a better idea of where my guys are at. Like, I can't go into everyone without taking a ton of time. Everything's going pretty good, though. Movement point, max heat. That's a nice relic. I should give my Neptune some better abilities. Let's respec his talents just to get an idea of things. If I give him full vent, you see it burns off 25 heat, hinders movement for a bit for 4 turns, but that's still useful since he seems to overheat a lot. Okay, other things, let's give him Overwatch Burst, full auto, and suppressing fire. Let's train this once more. There we go. Oh, twice more. There. A little less on the debuffs and a little bit better heat recovery that way. And I think that'll do it for everything there. Yeah, everything's going good. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. I think I got everyone where I want them. For the most part, I just have to switch over the last to the scout and soldier gear. We're ready for this next episode, but I'm not going to record that right now because I have to go shower and get to bed. It's already later than I should be up. But this has been great. I'm loving this game. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!